rise of the Third Reich. The most brutal conflict in history.
My father was a World War II tank commander, highly decorated, always told me that the war was the best time in his life.
Nearly 70 years after the fall of the Third Reich, the dark legacy of Hitler's regime still shadows the lives of its descendants.
I'm responsible as my father's son for what has happened.
I used to think that the Holocaust perpetrators were other people out there. Suddenly I realized that my own grandfather was one of them. I feel shame.
You know, it was like, I wouldn't even admit before to myself or anybody that I was feeling so guilty, since it didn't make any sense to feel guilty for myself, since I didn't do anything.
My father was awarded a Knight's Cross, which I deeply resented over the course of time. Specifically, he was wearing it every year for occasions such as Christmas, with this Knight's Cross around his neck, this cold black steel.
We were watching TV, and there was a documentary on the Holocaust, and my grandmother said, "It's all lies, it's all lies." My brother and me, we were very angry at her, I remember.
Al-Tassim has become a destination of reconciliation for the descendants of Nazis and of Holocaust survivors to come together for the Austrian encounter.
I decided that Austria was an excellent choice because in a historical sense, Austria and Austrians have been really superb, elegant liars. Austria claimed they were the first victims of the Holocaust, and the whole world believed it.
Das ist hier der Beginn der Nazi-Fluchtstrecke, der Nazi-Trail, weil hochgradige Nazis hier die letzte Zuflucht fanden. Eichmann, Kaltenbrunner, Eichmann schreibt, die schönste Zeit seines Lebens war in Aldaussee.
The fear of their family's history informs even the most personal decisions of their lives. From an interview with Goering. I have always been interested in family history. Chromosomes are funny things, aren't they? They may skip a generation and you can find children who resemble their grandfather rather than either parent. Heredity is more important than environment. Blood will tell.
Children of Holocaust perpetrators feel poisoned roots, damaged roots. Maybe some of them might be reluctant to have children because they might pass some poison through these roots.
Extreme judgment of my ancestors had anything to do with me cutting the line. To maybe, I mean, there was an element of it, to be afraid to bring somebody maybe who has part of that monster in them.
Some people may have deep concerns about pain or guilt. Some people may dwell on issues of chance. Does one survive in life or in the Holocaust because of skill, or does one survive because of luck?
This seems to be happening to a lot of us who are on that perpetrator side. Every time one from the direct victims comes and forgives the perpetrators, it is like an act of grace. It sort of releases us too. Again, just by, what do I have to do with it? But it does. So it's incredibly powerful, and that's us.
A continuación, invito al Dr. Bernd Borschlerer, suba al escenario para narrarnos su historia.
Very glad.